So we do research for the Department of Energy. One of our largest grant that we have is with DOE EM. This is the arm of the Department of Energy that oversees all the environmental cleanup due to the legacy of the research, development, and production of nuclear weapons in the U.S., dating all the way back to the Manhattan Project. A lot of the work is very hazardous, so we try not to put humans in danger. So we've been working in robotic systems that can assist the Department of Energy with completing their mission. So cleaning up the nuclear reactors, cleaning up a lot of the sites that are highly contaminated. So in terms of sending humans, we send robotic systems. So at FIU, we've been developing 4 different systems that will assist the Department of Energy with that mission. So there are underground tanks. They hold millions of gallons of contaminated, very highly radioactive waste. And some of those tanks have been found to be leaking. So one of their missions is not to just to get rid of the tank, the waste inside the tank itself, but also to make sure that none of that waste is going into the environment. At FIU, we're developing robotic technologies that can go underneath the tank to perform a visual inspection of any contamination that might be there.
So we're actually developing a crawler type device that can manipulate itself along a wall and or even the pipe by creating a suction effect using a fan, and will be able to navigate itself either up a wall or around the pipe to provide information as to what the walls actually look like in terms of the degradation of the concrete. The miniature rover, again, goes back to our inspecting of our tanks, but they're confined to go into geometries that are about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. And so we've created a little miniature rover that goes upside down along the bottom of the tank by using a magnets to attach itself to the bottom of the tank, and again to provide video feedback.
In class, it's purely theoretical. They deal with, well, our professors give us the ideal situation, but when we come into the real world, we're basically dealing with imperfection. So what that teaches me is to be able to adapt to the changing situation, whether it be having to design new wheels, having to design a new mechanism for turning or anything like that.
So our students get to come in and they get to attack a real world problem by actually taking the lessons that they learned in class and applying them here in our center in a real world application.